Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of ZGN Talks. Today, we're going to talk about the true cost of financial success and the sacrifices you have to make.
So yeah, guys, before we go ahead and get into the video, go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps out our YouTube channel and expands the reach of this channel. And if you're feeling really good today, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We appreciate this big time.
So this is going to be a really common theme about everything we kind of go over today. It's going to be basically sacrificing today in exchange for rewards later. And the first thing you have to really sacrifice is you have to sacrifice your relationship and, your friends. And, you really have to go through a sort of imbalance. You have to be able to, go stay at home, grind, work on what you have to do, and you just won't have time for friends. It's a simple matter of the fact. People only have really a certain amount of attention points they can really use per day, and when you're out with your friends, you can't really use those attention points on your business or what you're trying to build. So you have to really redistribute them and put them more towards your business and what you're trying to build instead of putting them towards your friends. And at first, your schedule's gonna be really, really, really inconsistent. You're gonna have to go through a large, really big imbalance between your relationships and your friends. And, that's just part of the process.
So the second thing that you will need to sacrifice is your income. Now, this is one of the most important aspects for you to understand. If you don't understand this, you need to go ahead, click out, go watch a cat video. This is a concept that you actually need to understand and take action on, because in this world, a lot of people want to start businesses. A lot of people want to take their money, put it to use somewhere. You want to essentially have your money make babies and expand. That's the way of how I like to put it. And if you're not able to sacrifice your income, then your business or your income itself will not grow. Now, what do I mean by sacrificing your income? It takes time to make money, and it takes more money to make money. Now, say, for example, you're currently working a 9-to-5 job. Each day you wake up in the morning, you go to work, every week, bi-weekly, you get a paycheck. What are you going to do with this paycheck? Now, most people will pay their living expenses. Then they will go ahead and hang out with their friends, spend time with their friends, go to movies, go to bars, go to clubs. This will not get them anywhere financially. And then a few years later, a hard time will come, such as a recession, something similar to what we're seeing right now. And then all of a sudden, people are relying off government handouts to come their way because they didn't understand the concept of sacrificing their money. So say, for example, you make $100K a year profit after taxes, because $100K is an easy number to use. What if each year you take 20% of your total income and put it into the stock market? By doing this, you are sacrificing your income to go ahead and make you more money. Now, again, sacrificing income to make money, this will also take time. Do not expect a short return. And if you understand this ideology of sacrificing income, you will instantly view money way differently. You will be able to change your relationship with money, which will then go ahead and allow you to expand your income and get more out of your life.
And third of all, you have to be okay with sacrificing your time. Now, a lot of you, you take naps, you play video games, even if you're reading books occasionally, you have to be okay with putting that time towards your vision and building what you want to build. You can't be expecting to get crazy returns and have your business or your vision really grow while at the same time playing video games every night. Life just doesn't work like that. You have to be willing to put aside luxuries like going and traveling, and you just really have to make these things. It's okay to still do them, but you have to make them a rarity. You have to make them a rarity and kind of as a reward for hitting certain milestones.
And lastly, the fourth is, chances are, if you're watching this, your dopamine levels are absolutely screwed up. So what do I mean by that? Dopamine is essentially what gets you excited. How do you get your dopamine levels up? You get it up through eating sugar. You get it up through going out with your friends and, partaking in certain activities. Now, too many dopamine rushes may not necessarily be good for you, because over time, you will stop finding certain things that you used to enjoy fun. Now, a great example of this is, for example, food. Say you really like In-N-Out Burger. If you have In-N-Out Burger every day, you won't enjoy it as much as if you have it once a week, because it constantly levels up your dopamine levels. And the more that happens, the more in and out that you need to reach the same level. A good example of this is alcoholics. For example, at one point when they started, they needed only 5 shots to get them drunk. Now they maybe need 15 or 20 shots to get them drunk. This further proves that the more you consume of a certain substance or partake in a certain activity, the more of it you'll need to do in order to get your dopamine levels up. Now, how does this relate to business? When you wake up in the morning, the first thing you need to think about is your business. You need to be excited for it, because with business, motivation isn't enough. Certain people have daily sparks of motivation and the next day it's gone. No, you need to be obsessed, because if you're not obsessed with actually growing a business, then your business is inevitably going to fail, because while you're sleeping, while you're working 5-hour days and then sleeping, going out with friends, there are people work 10 to 20 hour days. People are working 10 to 20 hour days and they're digging a hole into the ground because they won't be able to beat you out. And the reason you're not able to wake up excited is because your dopamine levels aren't normal. Now, a great way of bringing your dopamine levels back is stop doing everything that usually gets you excited and just focus on your business. Because when it comes to dopamine, business activities aren't activities that will get your dopamine levels up. And for example, if you work a job and you get that next paycheck, don't go out and spend it on a purse. Don't go out and spend it on drinks. Spend it on maybe a book. Spend part of it learning how to run advertisements. Spend it learning sales, marketing, a certain skill that you can learn to then go ahead and make your business and actually expand your income. And the main idea is to suffer today for a better tomorrow. I always like to bring in the idea of trust fund people. Now, some of them are hard workers, don't get me wrong, but many of them don't know the idea of suffering and fear. So for example, Emiliano and I, we came from backgrounds of families that weren't, in a sense, financially fortunate, where they can do whatever they want, give us gifts, do whatever, just spoil us in general. No, we grew up a lot with our families constantly talking about finances, and that kind of got built into our system, that finances are an important thing. We went through fear and suffering, and that is what allowed us to not go out, not do all these activities, and instead save our dopamine levels to then go ahead and put into business, put into reading books, put into activities such as playing chess, training our mind, and really able to get ourselves and our ventures to a different level.
So guys, the main theme of this video is that you have to be willing to sacrifice today in exchange for a better tomorrow. And this is really kind of evident with, how businesses grow. You have to go into the red and then you go into the green. It's the same exact thing, not just with profit, but with, with how you spend time with people, your relationships, and, where you just really put your attention. You have to be willing to allocate all your resources differently in order to really grow your business. You have to be willing to take that imbalance. You have to be willing to, take that loss in exchange for a green tomorrow. And that's really what this video is about.
Yeah, guys, if you got any sort of value from this video, go ahead and smash the like button, maybe even the subscribe button, leave a comment of what you thought. Again, our Instagrams are down in the description below. If you want to network with us or communicate, have any sort of conversation, feel free to communicate with us. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next one.
Adios.